Hi everyone, we're here to play around with the bloom. I have resin that's been warming up and I've been fooling around. So the temperature is at 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Celsius, which is actually really great temperatures for what we're doing. I'm using Texpert Pure Glossy resin. It's my favorite resin of theirs. Does great blooms. It's a little thick for like a Larimar. I think it's not quite a low viscosity. It's more middle and medium, something like that. But it works for lots of things. So what we're going to do is we're going to have fun with a pour that is a rose. But we're going to do things just a little bit different. So first thing we want to do is we want to get our white going. I'm going to put that in this cup. I'm doing a little extra because I thought maybe I'd use it for another project. We'll see if I end up doing that. And then I want to put just 1 ounce in here, about 1 ounce, for red resin. So let's mix up our white. I'm going to move that to the side. And I have been using Eye Candy Satori White, and it's actually become one of my favorites to do blooms with. It is a paste. You do have to take your stick and dip it in. That's what it looks like. I'm using a little bit more resin than I usually do, so I used a little bit more on my stick. We'll see if I did enough. Got to mix it really good. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be good. Sometimes I don't do a great job mixing the white with the paste. It can be tricky with it on the end of your stick like that. We do as well as we can, right? All right, so I'm gonna also, I have this extra resin, and I'm gonna throw some from Let's resin dye in there. And I'm doing 4 drops. Oops. And I accidentally squirted it, so that's what it is. Yeah, that's fun. It doesn't really matter. This is, we wanted it to be red, it will be red. I have more than I really needed in this cup. Maybe I can use it on another project. So it's just a very pale red. Oh, I'm stirring so vigorously, I broke my stick. I just got these new sticks, and I will tell you, they are super thin. And I'm like, well, that's a good thing. It's less waste, right? Well, I have to stir a little nicer. All right, so I'm going to start putting my layer down. Remember, you want a thin layer, but it has to be thick enough to do a 3D bloom. If it's too thin, it won't bloom right. Now, I do have some extra red that I'm putting in there, so I don't have to put all of this in there or put too much. All right. So now, and I really did make too much of this, so I'm just going to pour a bit in the center. Maybe just a bit more. All right. So that's in there now. Let's finish stirring our white. Now, the next weird thing I'm going to do, I keep stirring my white because I've been having stringy white, is add some green little stones. I'm going to use this spoon only because I just want to use a very little bit. And I'm going to randomly put these out here. Just a little spoonfuls. Oops, dropped a little there, so that's where it's going. I accidentally touched it in my resin. Let's clean it off. I got it wet, so it doesn't want to come out. Oh, I might have to use a different spoon now. some more there. I'm gonna make this one a little bit bigger. Having technical difficulties with my spoons. All right, maybe take this one in a little closer. Take that one in a little closer. All right, I think that's good. So the point of these is to kind of be like leaves. All right, so they're all in. Got my piping bag and my white, and I made too much white too. So I hope I can use this on another project. I really did make a lot of white. All right, let me give this a little shot of heat because I do see some bubbles. Maybe a little more over here. I'm bubbly today. That's okay. All right, let's cut the tip off of here. I'm struggling to cut the tip off of it. I got it finally. All right, I'm gonna stand up to do this. It's better to see everything like this. And I'm gonna make sure my white is actually coming out. All right. Have you drawn a rose before? That's all I'm doing. And it's just layering petals. Oops, got a bit of a lump there. Got it, I think. All right, and now we're just going to go to the green and circle them. All right, looks a little weird, I know. sure that goes in. I'm going to set my white aside. We're going to look for any lumpies that might create blobs, and we can swirl them. You don't want to move them too much because it dilutes your white. Just a little pull in them. Here's that one I had over here. I'm going to take this and try to do a better circle. All right, and that's it. And we'll come back when it's time to back it. All right, so I was having one of those evenings where everything went wrong, and I lost the video to the backing of this. So I did back it with Liquitex Hooker's Green and a little tiny scoop of Let's Resin Interference Gold. I just mixed them together and popped them on top. I did notice there's quite a few blobbies in this. Let's hope they didn't ruin the design, but we will see. Sometimes you can't do anything, you just get blobbies. All right. Oh, I like it a lot. The green might have been too much. I'd lose my little stones, but I'm a little annoyed about the blobbies. But it's super, super pretty. I might do it again to try to get it a little more perfect